Oh, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Never Phil, and I'm welcoming you back to some Black Ops 2 Domination. This time we on the map Grind, and you know a funny story about this map. First time I played it on the Xbox after I purchased the DLC, I was like, fuck this map, man. This map sucks. And coincidentally, it has actually probably become my favorite map so far from the DLC. Oh no, it just has a nice flow to it, you know. But anyway, I'm going to discuss what requirements I have for me to be posting a video on YouTube. How well do I have to play to make it a YouTube gameplay? And a lot of people you see out there, you know, they feel that if it ain't 100 kills or some weird, you know, some ludicrous ass high number like that, it's not a gameplay. And for me, I understand why they feel that way, as I totally didn't look at that dude at first. Glad I was able to shoot him before he got my teammate. But anyway, I understand why they feel that way. But at the same time, that's not me. You know, that's not my style. For me, what constitutes gameplay is generally I like to pull at least a 2 KD and have a lot of caps and a lot of defense and a very high score. That's usually my goal. For me to post one that we lose, my teammates have to do really, really shitty, as that dude shits on me. Or it has to be a very good, hard-fought, fast-paced game for the most part. And that's what this is. I don't lose this game, actually. I do win. But this game, I don't even pull a 2 KD. I think I pulled just under a 2. And that's all fine and dandy. That doesn't matter to me. I want it to be a high action-packed game, so it's obviously going to have to be above 30 kills for the most part for me to upload it, generally speaking. Certain weapons it won't have to be because I suck with certain weapons, so I'm not going to put that type of limit on it as this dude shits on me with his strafe. But generally speaking, I want it to be 30 plus kills, 15 or less deaths, somewhere thereabout, because just watching me spawn and run out of spawn over and over again, I don't see the excitement in that. But when it's a situation where it's not just me shitting on a team and just blowing them out, for me to upload it, then it has to be a situation like this, where I absolutely have to play the objective harder than a motherfucker as I get C4'd. Fuck. But that's, you know, the situation we ran into in here. These dudes was playing the objective hard. They actually wanted to win the game. It's amazing. I know you don't run into many people like that, but generally when you do, it's a lot of fun. And the beautiful thing about it is not very many people on the team had a KD over a 1.15. You know, they were all in the 1.0 range. And something I've noticed from playing people like that, generally speaking, they tend to play the objective more. And you don't get me wrong, you got some phenomenal players who will play the shit out the objective, and that's cool. But anyway, that's not the only thing I want to talk about. I just wanted to touch on that because of this gameplay, and what I'm going to say next won't take up a whole lot of time. So it's kind of two commentaries in one, right? You know, I oftentimes see people on Twitter and shit say YouTube was better before people started making money off of it. As I saved Kentucky's ass. But they oftentimes say that YouTube was better before people were making money off of it when it was just done as a hobby. Now, granted, the quality of video was probably better because the market wasn't oversaturated with a bunch of fucking garbage content. And hell, you may think my content's garbage if you view this video and you're not sub to me. If you sub to me, I tend to think that maybe you don't think my content sucks. So I may be wrong. But I can see that side of it where the market wasn't flooded with content that wasn't worth really watching. But the grown-up perspective in me, and I kind of touched on this before in a video called YouTube Drama at an All-Time High, which is a pretty epic rant. If you haven't seen that, you can search for that. If I remember, I'll try to link it in the description. It was a pretty epic rant. Said some things in there that, looking back on it now, I was probably wrong. But still, I said them at the time and I meant them. But I'm not too much of a man to admit I was wrong. But anyway, back onto the topic of people making money off of YouTube. I think that is a phenomenal thing. And there's a reason for that. Especially if you're American, if you live in America, our unemployment rate right now is pretty damn high and all that good shit. So you have a lot of people on welfare systems where they're getting food stamps and they're getting monthly checks and stuff. And, you know, I'm okay with that. I think the welfare system is a great system. I think it needs to be tweaked a little bit because it's abused. But at the same time, it's a great system. So, what does YouTube do? For people who are good at it, they can make money off of it. And some people can make really good money off of it. And what that does in turn is it opens up an avenue of revenue for them that they otherwise would not have had. So it could take somebody who perhaps would have been working at McDonald's, Burger King, not really making enough to support themselves, less yet a family, and allow them to make enough money to live comfortably and be a very productive member of society. And I think that's something that gets lost in a lot of people's ideas behind this. I don't do this for money, because if I did, I would have quit a year ago. I mean, I've been at this for a couple years now. I was 26 when I started, which is where the Never Fail 26 came from. I'm 28 now. I do this just because it's a fun hobby for me, and it's a nice way to, talk with other people outside of actual forums. So, I get destroyed on B. So I'm happy to see that this provides a way. Look at that, teammate of the year award should be handed to me. Not only do I jump on flags and kill a lot of people, I shoot down air support when it's lethal. I don't really shoot down UAVs, I'm sorry. But anyway, YouTube provides people a stream of revenue that they otherwise would not have had, which could have made them unproductive members of society. And I'm happy for that. I'm glad to see that. Somebody like White Boy, you can see he's genuinely sincere when he tells you that he's very thankful people watch his videos because it's given him a life that he never would have had. And I think that is fantastic. I think that is wonderful, because he is a very productive member of society. He spends, money into the economy. Doesn't have delinquent bills, for all I know. He may, but he shouldn't, because he should make a ton of money off of this, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how much money people make, but I'm sure it's a lot because he's a pretty big channel. And I think that is fantastic. Now, in the same breath, and there's a gunfight you should never try to win. Never try to win a gunfight with a sentry gun just looking at you. But in the same token, I don't want people to just depend on YouTube. They need to use, the free time they have, the money they're making from YouTube, to try to learn some other skills that can make them productive in the event that this YouTube shit dries up. It's no guarantee that it'll be there forever. Now, that's not to say that most channels outside of gameplay commentaries, they'll probably still be successful regardless. But, gameplay commentaries may die off one day. As I picked up some nice kills right there to fucking cap that B flag. That was some good play from your boy Never Fail. But for the time being, they need to stack money, continue doing what they're doing, continue pumping out content that is of good quality based off the fan base that they're trying to attract, and keep making money off of it. I mean, I shouldn't have did a jump shot right there either. I could have had that dude if I'd have just strafed around the corner. But that is awesome. I mean, if you really think about it, it truly is fucking outstanding and phenomenal, the type of life people can have just off of doing something they love and posting content onto YouTube and dropping some commentary on it. I really wish that everybody who really works hard and puts their heart and soul into this type of shit and really takes their time to perfect this craft, I hope they all make it big, even if I never do. Because it's a wonderful thing to see other people prosper off their hard work, especially when it's something they really enjoy doing. Because something I've noticed, when you really enjoy doing something, you tend to really work harder at it. Two-piece. So I don't want to ever see this dry up. And I don't want to ever see them have to take pay cuts and not make as much money off their creativity and the shit they do on YouTube. And this game is so close, so close. Clutch defend, Never Fail. So hopefully that kind of enlightens certain people who may think that it's a bad thing that people make money off of YouTube. Or, people who run ad blockers. And don't get me wrong, I understand ads are fucking annoying. But I don't ever run an ad blocker simply because I know that's somebody's revenue. I mean, I don't want nobody coming to my job and taking money out of my pocket. Because if you did, I was going to, I'd beat the fuck out of you, essentially. So I wouldn't try to take money out of somebody else. Because if I really enjoy their content, what's the point of me not watching a 30-second little commercial so they can make some, bank off the damn video that they worked hard on, that I'm going to enjoy watching for the next 10 minutes. So really don't have much more to say in regards to that. People making money off of YouTube is a fantastic thing, as I try to cap this A flag to ensure victory. Even though I'm pretty positive we were going to win either way, I want to ensure victory. Actually, you know what? Looking at the score, we may not have had I not capped that A flag. And I got to get that last second lightning strike and hailstorm in, of course. And I don't even get a kill with the hailstorm, but it's okay. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Final score is like 35 and 18 or 19. A lot of caps, a lot of defense, and a close game. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.